Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your favorite podcast. Let's go! Yeah, hey, yeah. We are out here live at the tailgate. We got the grill fired up. We got the best food. We got the best drink. We got the best people. And we're ready to go. The tailgate brought to you where we born. M Gaming. The best part of football season is the tailgate. Whether it's college, high school, or pro, the best food, the best drink, the best people. The tailgate brought to you
the tailgate. Welcome back to the tailgate tonight, boys. We have a fun little show tonight. Again, just a place to come hang out. Fresh take straight off the grill. Sit back. Let's talk some football. Let's have some fun. It's Super Bowl week. And gonna bring us some good stuff. Again, you can call in live using Discord over there. When I see people lined up in there, I'll get you on. Appreciate that. Make sure I got that line open. Okay, we do. Perfect. And it's Super Bowl week, man. Welcome in, over. Super Bowl week is set. I have a couple things I'd like to talk about and get your guys' thoughts on. And, of course, at the end, I will get your predictions. But, again, thank you for watching the tailgate here on BRM Gaming. I'm going to run a poll right now. And we'll see what the tallies are at the end of the stream. All right. If I have enough time after the tailgate, I'm hoping maybe we go till about 9:45, 10 o'clock Central Standard Time. The poll is up and live. Who wins the Super Bowl? So answer the poll. If you miss, for some reason you missed this week's tailgate, comment down below who you think is going to win and give me a score prediction. All right, give me a score prediction. I would absolutely love it. All right. Give me a score prediction. Okay, but first, boys, Seattle Patriots in the Super Bowl. Early thoughts on it, because I know it's been a little bit of time since we were last on. Last week we were not on. We figured we'd kind of save it for this week, and I may be joined by D-May here in a little bit. What's up, James? Welcome in. Appreciate you watching. Is this surprising, or has this surprised you? Patriots take down, let's recap the conference championship games. AFC Championship. All right, AFC Championship. Feels like it's been forever. Is anyone else having, like, football withdrawals? You want to see more football? Yeah. It felt weird this weekend. Did it not? Didn't it feel weird this weekend not having football? But, hey, Patriots take down the Broncos 10-7 in a snowy Denver, which was actually kind of fun to watch. I know some people don't like that, a defensive struggle in the snow, but there's something about it I just love. And Seattle takes down the Rams 31-27 and that was a fun game to watch as well. So the Seahawks and Patriots, did anyone think of this Super Bowl matchup this year? Like, it's fascinating. A little bit of a rematch, right, from years past. And we'll get more into it, okay? One thing I want to talk about first. Oh, the East-West Shrine Bowl game was today, yeah. Did you guys hear about this story of all the backlash because of the Empire State Building? It lit up in Patriot colors. So they weren't loving that in New York. They lit it up in Patriots colors. I'm sure the guy that runs, like, the lights is a Patriots fan, and he's like, ooh, here's my time to shine. So very interesting little tidbit for you there. But the Empire State Building lit up in Patriot colors, and it triggered a bunch of New York fans, which I can definitely understand. And also there was if you guys have seen the graphic, and I wish I could show it to you, but there's a graphic where, I can't remember if it was on Twitter or on X or whatever, on social media, where one of the fans suggested that it was a predetermined outcome. You know the picture. It's like leading up to Levi Stadium. And there was it Drake May and Sam Darnold kind of leading the pack. They're kind of on the side, though. But people will look for anything. It's like, I remember there was all that talk about the logos. The logos tell you who's going to be in it. It's fixed. NFL is rigged. And like, so I was like, okay, well, this next Super Bowl logo, I think this was like 2 years ago, I was like, 49ers are reddish, okay. You know, like you start thinking about it, and it just starts to be goofy that people read into that stuff. Donald Trump announced he won't attend. So I heard, you know, and to me, I don't ever pay attention to that kind of stuff. I just don't. It's like, I don't care who attends the game, you know, but I guess the president attending is kind of a big thing. Like, does the president always go to the Super Bowl? I feel like I remember seeing the president at the Super Bowl, but I don't know. Not a huge deal, is it? Maybe it is. It's always fun to see all the celebrities at the Super Bowl, though. That's part of the spectacle. The halftime show. And again, touch on anything I talk about. The halftime show, Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny is, and apparently, is there words, like there's, I thought somebody on Facebook or something said, like, there was a alternate Super Bowl show. Is that a real thing? Like, we are just losing our minds as a country. Like, everybody needs to be, I don't even know. Green Day, too. Nice. Green Day. That's a good one for you. Why does this feel like a mid-Super Bowl? And again, you guys run the show. Bring topics. Talk. Whatever you want to talk about. Give me your score predictions. MLB says, he says, why does this feel like a mid-Super Bowl? Kind of mid. It does feel a little mid. Like, and we'll get more into this, like when I get my prediction, I start running it down about the Seahawks and the Patriots. Thanks for the hearts, too. I saw that. Appreciate that. It's two good football teams. And it's shocking. I think it's kind of shocking, if I'm being realistic. Like, it's a little shocking to see who's in this thing. It's kind of crazy. Right? It's kind of crazy with who's in here. Patriots in Seattle. Can we just talk about the Pistons' 53-point win tonight, please, for a second? Pistons won by 53 tonight. Holy smokes, who did they take down? By 53. Who did they blast? Looking that up right now. 130-77. Cade Cunningham. I love Cade Cunningham. Pistons are 36-12. It's good to see Detroit winning some games, man. I was a big fan of the bad boy Pistons. 130-77. Detroit fans are loving that. Roman Reigns winning the Royal Rumble is best for business. Absolutely. We can go off charts here. Like, it is. Plain and simple. It's best for business that Roman Reigns carries that title. The storylines, everything else that goes along with him, like he just carries it well. Like the aura around him is just phenomenal. Like he's got that big game feel to him. You know, The Rock, Austin. Like you need that big game. Like he's the elite, top echelon. That's Roman Reigns right now in the business. Okay? So, could not be happier about that. Could not be happier about that. Getting back to the Super Bowl, though, right now, we have Eric says Seahawks win 31-17. Great look for Mike, though, getting your team in the Super Bowl the first year. I'm not sure, has anyone ever done that? So kind of getting a little bit of, like the poll is split right now, too. The live poll for the tailgate is absolutely split. Okay. Any thoughts on real quick? A couple other topics, and these are brought by Devil May, and he might be joining here in a minute. Mike McCarthy. We haven't been able to talk about that. Going to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Thoughts, chat. What are your thoughts on that? I think it's. I don't love it. And I don't know the relationship between McCarthy and Rodgers. Rodgers is so out there. I don't know if he's like. He likes McCarthy. He doesn't like McCarthy. Do they hate each other? Do they love each other? I don't really know. Like, did that end well? Like, it just anything with Rodgers just tends to be sour at some point. So, like, I don't know. Like, I saw that and I was like, oh man, is that good or bad? I don't know that I love that hire for Pittsburgh. Rodgers stated that he would, when Tomlin left, he would only come back if he likes the next head coach. But seeing McCarthy, that's interesting. Mike McCarthy in Pittsburgh. I don't know what to think about that. I just think it was like Pittsburgh fans, like a lot of respect for me. Like Pittsburgh is known as like you see a Pittsburgh Steelers like, and again I grew up like in the '90s, so like you think Pittsburgh. You think of Pittsburgh and you think just tough, gritty people. I don't know if McCarthy gives me that vibe. You know what I mean? Like Tomlin gave me that. He had that edge to him. I don't know about that. Steel Lion says McCarthy going to Pittsburgh Steelers is terrible. It's just disrespectful to my timeline and the fan base. You have the tradition to uphold, and this is the guy you pick. See, like, I wonder if that's not a lot of, like, it'd be interesting to know, like, what other Pittsburgh fans, what the level of, like, what the level is, like, how happy are they in Pittsburgh about that? Like, gauging the fans' temperature on that would be really interesting. I don't know that it'd be all positive. Maybe. So that happened. Sam Darnold, the first QB from that 2018 draft class. I'm going to touch on that. MLB says Sam Darnold winning the Super Bowl will be a good story. Going from mono to release to Super Bowl. And that 2018 draft class. Anybody see that? That image of wow. Wow. Like, Sam Darnold. Okay. Listen to this. Mike White, Cowboys. Like, Mike White's not a terrible QB. I always thought he was kind of decent. Wasn't he out of North Carolina State? Mason Rudolph. Like, he's still around, right? Lamar Jackson. Wow. Okay. I figured Lamar would win one by now. He's just so dynamic. Baker Mayfield went to the Browns as pick number 1. Like, shout out to Baker Mayfield, though. Seriously, I love what he's doing. Like, everybody thought his career was over, too, and look what happened to him. Like, Josh Allen at number 7 to the Bills. Sam Darnold to the Jets. Josh Rosen at 10. I thought he would do better. I really did. There's something about them UCLA quarterbacks lately. There's some that's some heckish QBs. And Sam Darnold. Going through what he did just to reach the Super Bowl. Just to reach it. That loaded draft class. Just to reach it. So, has a chance to get it done. Ober says Mike McCarthy is from Pittsburgh. That's why he wanted to coach for them. I didn't know that. Other topics, boys. Bill Belichick, 8-time Super Bowl winner, not a first ballot Hall of Famer. Why? Why do you think he did not get on that ballot? Like, what are your thoughts about that? Is it because of his girl? You know? Like, is there skeletons in the closet that people know that we don't about all of that stuff? Like, what would be the reasoning? Like, outside in, not really knowing much. Wouldn't that be a no-brainer? I feel like, but not even a first ballot Hall of Famer. Okay, that's a big one. That's a big topic to talk about. MLB, that's wild. He'll get in. I don't really care when someone gets in. That's true too. Um, so that upset a lot of people. I wonder what you guys think about that. Let me get this thing fired up here. There we go. I figured he would get in that thing pretty quick, but go Seahawks, says Lucas. Lucas is in. Welcome in, Lucas. It seems like a pyramid scheme, the way to get in all these Hall of Fames. Yeah, so that kind of that. I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. But I'm kind of with you though. I don't really care who like. I don't really care when they get in. Like they're going to get in. What's your favorite part of the Super Bowl? That's what I want to know. Like, what's your favorite part? We'll touch on some more stuff. There's some really cool other stuff that's going on. What's your favorite part? I want to know, like, as a fan, what's the one thing you look forward to when you watch it? Like when you watch the Super Bowl, if it's not your team, of course. What do you look forward to? Is it the commercials? I feel like the commercials have gone down in recent years. For me, it's just one more way of like, hey, this is it, last one, last football game, the fourth quarter, says MLB. Like, what do you look forward to? Is it the football? Is it the commercials? Is it the halftime show? I mean, it is a really cool spectacle that we have. James says the commercials. A little bit of everything. I mean, it's a fun time. Next Sunday night. I'm excited for it. Should the Super Bowl... Now, this is a question. This is a topic for you. And hear me out on this. Should the Super Bowl change nights? Think on that. Post why or why not. Should the Super Bowl change nights? Eric going back says getting ready to get more upset because I think Bill Belichick got where he was because he was lucky enough to have at least 4 Hall of Fame players on his teams. Yeah. And maybe that's part of it. Maybe that's part of it. I could see that. Who are the people that picked that anyway? But the Super Bowl, like it's just such a spectacle, and it's really cool. But should it change nights? Should it change nights? Would you like the Super Bowl more if it was moved to Saturday? Is there anything that kind of like I don't personally love like it's late Sunday and you got to go back like you got to work on Monday morning. Like that kind of stinks. I mean, suck it up, Buttercup, but still like wouldn't it be awesome if Super Bowl was on that Saturday because they get the bye week because of all the Pro Bowl festivities, which I think the Pro Bowl has turned into a complete disaster. They need to have they need a Pro Bowl football game. Like, please, can we change it back to a Pro Bowl football game? Like, I actually like one of my favorite things buying Madden was that we could play the Pro Bowl growing up. Like, I love playing the Pro Bowl. Like, I got Barry Sanders and Jerry Rice together. You know? Now, Lucas has an interesting one. He says, Pat's cheated for many years. His punishment is you get in when we say so. Interesting. See, that's what I want, man. That's a hot take. We'll let you in when we decide we'll let you in. And I don't think a lot of people, I mean, there's been a little talk about it, but not many people have really cared a whole lot. It hasn't been a big topic of discussion. People are like, whatever. Maybe it's part of it because like what MLB said, like he'll get in, and maybe that's why most people aren't really too upset about it. Like, he'll get in eventually. Like, it's a given. It's just not right now. That's an interesting one. That's kind of touched some, pushed some buttons. Bill Belichick didn't get in yet. So, I don't know. Super Bowl moving to a Saturday, though. Will it ever happen? I don't know. Probably like daylight savings time ending. Probably good topic. Never gonna happen. You know, one of those things. Who knows? But I think it'd be much better on a Saturday night. I would enjoy it. Let's touch on this one. Okay, I got some topics written down. Bring some goods to you. And again, just a place to come hang out on a Sunday night, talk about whatever's happening. I'll give you my Super Bowl pick before the show is over. But the next one is ticket prices. We've all thought about it. I think it might be every guy's, like, you know, bucket list, right? Like, man, I want to go to a Super Bowl. Like, going to the Super Bowl is probably on everybody's list. Like, I think it'd be phenomenal. Okay, like, would there be much cooler in the world of sports than your team winning the Super Bowl and you're in attendance? That's like ultimate fan, like, feeling. Like, could there be a better feeling than actually playing in it than being a fan at the Super Bowl in the stands watching it happen? Like, has anyone done that in the chat? Has anyone been to a Super Bowl before? Like, it is absolutely outrageous. Okay, I'm going to touch on the ticket prices. I got StubHub pulled up here. Like, you're looking at cheapest one, $4,880 a piece. Okay, that's section 405, row 28. So that's nosebleeds, top of Levi Stadium. Okay. You want to get closer, you're talking like, you want to get like in the first bowl, you know, like first row going up, anywhere from, you know, you're talking 7,000 a piece to 21,000. There's actually 2 tickets right now that are sitting on there that are row 5, okay, from the field. Row 5, almost 50-yard line. Okay. 50-yard line, row 5, seats 11 and 12. What do you think them go for? What do 2 tickets to the Super Bowl go for? Row 5, 50-yard line. Like, wow. How cool would that be? $70,000 a piece. $70,000 a piece. James guessed 10 grand. 70,000 a piece for 2. For 2. So you're talking 140,000. 140 grand. You and your significant other can go hit up the Super Bowl for $140,000. And it'd be interesting to see, like, I should check during the week, like, do these things sell? But if you notice, 50-yard line on the Patriots side, basically right behind the bench, if there's 2 seats sitting there when the game starts, they never got sold. All right, those tickets never got sold. But $70,000. $70,000, man, for those 2 tickets. I appreciate you watching again. Thanks for hanging out. Make sure you hit that poll right now. We got 12 votes in. The Seahawks leading the live poll tonight. Got to win the lottery, James says. Yeah, 70 grand. So again, I mean, there's some pretty good tickets that are on there right now for about $6,000 to $7,000. You're talking $14,000 to go. Some of the press boxes, they're 23, 25,000, 17. So anywhere from 17 to 25 grand. Set up by the by the press boxes, not in the press boxes, but crazy. So the ticket prices have really went wild. A really cool story too. Inspirational coach, comeback story. Tyrel Williams declared cancer-free just ahead of the Super Bowl. Patriots defensive coordinator. So, congratulations to him. That is a really cool thing to have that become a thing right before the Super Bowl, right? Like, you defeat a possible life-ending a life-ending sickness, and you can announce that you're cancer-free. So that's really cool. Great week for him. Congratulations to Tyrel Williams. Much love on that. That's a big, big, big deal. What is the there's also a big-time 3.5 hours for $70K. Who am I sitting next to? Better be someone famous. Yeah, but I better be Michael Jordan. Or I think Dennis Rodman. Who would you like to sit next to in the Super Bowl? Name a celebrity you'd like to sit next to in the Super Bowl for 3 hours. Or probably 4 hours. The halftime show takes forever. There's also like this big news of the Super Bowl about this commercial that's coming out featuring Ben Affleck, Jennifer Aniston, Matt LeBlanc, and Jason Alexander. Been a lot of chatter about that. So again, going back to the commercials, like I feel like they've kind of gone south. I always thought commercials were a really big thing. I remember going to school and talking about like all the commercials that we saw. Like me and my buddies, we talk about which commercial we liked better, and that was always kind of fun. Hey, we got a caller on the air. Devil, are you there? Can you hear me?
I am. Sorry, how you doing?
Hey, we got you on. Good, man. Just talking about all this Super Bowl stuff, and it's all over the place, man. It's all over the place, but it's here. I mean, here it is, right? A week away, 7 days. How you feeling about it?
I mean, we're looking at a Super Bowl we've already seen before, rematch of 49.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't end the same way, especially for Seahawks fans. But
Run the ball!
Yeah. But I think Seattle's got this one in hand.
Okay. Hey, I got a question for you. Going back to that 49, okay? And hear me out on this. I told my son this. Okay, let's just say, okay, like, and I was thinking of this in like as a coach, right? As a coach. Let's just say this happens. And like, bro, hear me on this. Let's say fourth quarter, 30 seconds left, 4th and goal. Seattle's got the ball at the 1. And it's, oh my gosh, here we go. As a defensive coordinator, like, you're all in against the run, right? Right? Like, there's no way Seattle's going to pass that ball, right? Like, I'm just saying.
In Super Bowl 49, that goal line stand, they were set up for the run. Absolutely. But they were confused, and you could tell because Marshawn Lynch wasn't in the backfield. He wasn't on the field.
Oh, my God.
So the mic was like, what is going on? You could tell the mic was like looking around for Marshawn. He didn't see him in the huddle. He didn't line up. He wasn't on the field. If you go back and you watch that play, you can tell the mic is wondering what the hell is going on during that whole play. The defense was confused, but as soon as Danger Russ, as I used to like to call him, as soon as he snapped the ball, they knew where the ball was going.
Yeah. But, like, wouldn't you think Seattle's going to run that thing this time? Like, the chances of it happening, slim to none. But, man, I would sell out, right? It's sell out. It's sell out time. It's like Seattle's not going to live this. They're going to want to live this down again. It's interesting to think about, but it's here, man. It is here. I touched on some of the. And Devil's brought a lot of the good topics that I was talking about earlier. But Devil, I know we talked about, again, like we talked about McCarthy going to Pittsburgh, Sam Darnold being that QB out of that loaded draft class. Bill Belichick. Well, I want to get your thoughts on the Bill Belichick thing. It kind of had the chat fired up a little bit about that. Like it was kind of, you know, it was all over the place with how the chat felt about it. I feel like. What do you think? Why didn't he get in?
He's being disciplined. No doubt about it. He's being disciplined. The committee is not happy with how Deflategate happened under his watch, with how Spygate happened under his watch. He's getting in. He is getting in. But it may not be, it's not going to be this year. It may not be next year. And it may not be the year after that. But he will get in. It may take 5, 6, 7, 8 years. But he'll get in.
That's what, see.
Like that, but the committee, the votes on that, rotates constantly. There's constantly former players, former general managers, former coaches in and out of that all the time. So there will be eventually enough people who give him the, what is it? I think it's 40 people in that committee, and I think 30 of the 40 have to vote for him to get in. Eventually he will get 30 votes. To get in, but it'll be a few years. It's just like with Pete Rose. Pete Rose got reinstated too. Not to go that route, but just as a similar, in a similar vein, Pete Rose got reinstated by Major League Baseball. He will get in the Hall of Fame. Now, I always said he would never live to see it. He died a few years ago. He won't. So he won't see it, but his kids will.
Yeah.
And that's everything.
Yep.
I mean, granted. He's not going to live to see it. Now, Belichick will live to see it, one would think.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I always said Pete Rose will be reinstated after he passes away, and his kids will get the honor and the privilege of knowing that their dad got into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's powerful stuff, too. I could see it. So that's what Lucas said, though, too. Lucas said that. He said for cheating so many years, this is punishment, and he'll get in when we say so. So that's interesting. Like 8-time Super Bowl winner. And again, I don't care. It doesn't bother me one way or another because I do believe like he will get in eventually. Like there's just no way. But maybe it's something similar. Like maybe they do wait 10, 15. Would they wait 10, 15 years? Man, that's powerful.
Long, but I think they'll go. I think they'll go at least 5. Maybe they'll get him in sooner, but it's just all those scandals are still so fresh in everybody's minds. So they need to fade a little bit.
Hey,
and so
did they not put him on this first time because the Patriots are in the Super Bowl? Or was it before? Like, was it decided before that was the thing? Like before they knew the Patriots were going to be in the Super Bowl?
No, I think they just had the voting for it this week. I think on Wednesday.
Okay.
The committee met and cast their ballots, so they knew the Patriots were in the Super Bowl when they voted. But
interesting.
No, I think they still would have quote unquote blacklisted him anyway until. Like I said, it might not be till like 2030, 2031 until he gets in. Maybe sooner if he gets a good group of committee voters. But right now, it's too fresh. Those controversies are way too fresh.
They are. They really are. Before we get into like the heavy Super Bowl stuff, you brought up talking about the jobs that are being filled. I'll talk about the first one. I'm super pumped. Like, obviously losing Saleh. Saleh's, like, the guy. Like, my kid loves him. I love him. I think he's phenomenal as a defensive coordinator. I don't know how I want him to succeed as a head coach. I think it's an okay spot in Tennessee. Like, got a young, good QB. Like, I think there's some young talent there. But, man, Raheem Morris? As DC, I'll take that.
Surprised me.
Yeah.
That did surprise me. I didn't think they would go that route. I thought they would go with somebody else. But you know what? I mean, hey, Kyle Shanahan gets a pretty good chunk of change to give to his coordinators.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, he's shelling it out. He certainly is.
Well,
He's proven that he's willing to pay for good coordinators.
yeah.
And, the York family is all on board. So, and that's what it takes. It takes an ownership group that is on board. And you know what? The York family has shown time and time again, year after year after year, they're willing to pay for a great coaching staff. They're willing to pay for a great roster. Not the same can be said for a lot of other ownership groups around the league.
Yeah, and it also, I did not know this. Like, this was news to me, but apparently Morris was the wide receiver coach when Shanahan was at Atlanta, I think. So I thought that was interesting. So they have a history together, which, and I think anytime you can bring a former head coach on, like that's been working both sides of the ball, like that's a big time hire. Like I'm a fan of it. I mean, I didn't expect it, but the more I've looked into it, I was like, okay, like I like
I didn't
this.
either. I thought he would promote somebody from within, but I guess apparently he took the D-line coach too to Tennessee with him too, right? To be his D coordinator.
Well, is that Kasarik? Gosh, I hope not. That guy's been at the 49ers forever. What's his name? Do you know?
No, I don't know. I just saw it on my phone in passing.
Did you?
But yeah, I believe it was the defensive line coach that he's taken with him to be his D coordinator in Tennessee. But yeah, him going to Tennessee is a really interesting dynamic because, I mean, they're getting a new stadium. They're building that beautiful stadium in downtown Nashville. They really are. I don't know if you've seen the renderings of it or not, but it's a gorgeous stadium. So he's getting an awesome situation there. He's getting an awesome quarterback in Cam Ward. He just ownership just needs to step up. The Adams family needs to step up and give him the resources, the financial resources to, because in the NFL anymore now, it's pay to play.
It is. Yeah. And we have other. And so I mean, I'm excited to see how he does. I am. A new stadium, Cam Ward. Like, I can see why he took it. He wants to be a head coach. So, congrats to him. I hate losing him, but I knew that day was going to come. What other hirings you want to talk about? I know the Seahawks OC going to Arizona. I heard that one today. I love that, of course.
The Rams OC. Yeah, the Rams.
Yeah, the Rams OC. Yeah. Going to Arizona. I love that.
Who's on here too, James?
Yep. Oh, James. Welcome in, James. Let me get him on here. Let me see. Let's see. I got him muted. James, you are live, if you can hear me.
What's up?
Hey, we got you.
I'm streaming Madden right now.
Are you? You're not losing, are you?
I'm just through here. Not yet.
Good man. What do you want to talk about, James?
The Eagles, I don't know, I'm not sure how I feel about him yet. He's young.
Yeah, where did he come from again?
I think he was he was the quarterbacks coach for the Packers.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Yeah.
That's a
the
big
Eagles need to see, yeah.
Yeah, that's a big step up. And does he have a history of calling plays at all?
No, not really.
Oh boy.
He was just moving up in the Packers organization, I guess. But now LaFleur gave him glowing reviews.
Oh boy, how do you feel about it? Yeah, you excited?
I'm gonna be patient.
Yeah.
Sort of. I'll see what happens first 2 games.
I was gonna say that's a Philly. That's the Phillies right there. I'll give you 2 games, bro. If I don't have 50 points, yo gone. Oh, James. I was just like, yeah, I heard patience and Philly in the same sentence. I was like, this can't be real.
I'll give it at least 5 to 6 games. We'll see what happens.
Okay, that's better.
And there was a rumor that Fangio was going to retire, but I think they convinced him to stay for 1 more year.
Oh, that's good. He's a stud.
Yeah.
Oh man, James, that kills me. That might be that's like sound bite of the year for the tailgate. I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna give him 2 games, bro.
Got 2 weeks. Got 2 weeks.
Here's Clyde. He's already on the hot seat. Like, you don't have a first down yet. Oh, I
And
love
they
Philly.
hired Grizzard as the passing game coordinator, so like maybe he'll help a little. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
Guess.
Yeah. Yeah. That's exciting. James, Super Bowl. How you feeling about it?
Mm. It's not my favorite, but I want to go. I'm gonna go Seahawks. I don't like the Patriots at all.
Gosh, that's interesting. Like everybody in the chat's just like not real excited about this one. They're just not.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's one we've seen before, so I mean, yeah.
Yeah, nobody really
But
cares.
it's not like the NFL is hurting for ratings. They're really not. I mean, they are kicking the ass of every other sports league that's out there. The NBA, Major League Baseball, you name it. I mean, the NFL is just like 3 times better ratings.
Yeah. Everybody is just
Yeah.
not pumped. James, what do you got for a score on this thing?
23-20 Seahawks.
23-20. So a good game.
Yeah.
Dang. 23-20 Seahawks. Anything else you got for us, James?
Let's see. Well, I'm streaming my game in Madden. Like, I'm actually streaming in this Discord in the
Are you?
tailgate.
Are you really?
Yeah, through my Xbox. Yeah, like
Oh, dang.
that's what I'm on right now.
Oh,
Like
dang.
Discord through Xbox.
Oh, nice.
But yeah. Um, that's why it sounds a little better than usual.
Yeah, it sounds really good.
Let's see what else. I don't know. Sixers won last night.
And you are, aren't you the Sixers?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You're a Sixers fan.
Paul
too.
George got suspended 25 games.
What'd he do?
PEDs.
Oh, of course.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
Oh, Paul. Come on.
And the Flyers have been sucking lately.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. I try to keep
How
all
are
a
you-
little hockey, but
Okay, how are you like a Philly fan through everything else but baseball? Like you're a Yankee fan, am I correct?
Yeah, yeah. Because my
Okay.
grandpa's was like a mainly Yankees fan. Like I grew up like watching the Yankees, kind of like. And I kind of
Okay.
like the Phillies, but
I mean,
my
the
friend
Phillies
is
are
a Met.
balling. Past few years,
My-
they've been balling.
Yeah,
yeah.
my friend is a Mets fan.
Okay. I think the Mets fans are the most interesting people I've ever met. It's just got to be like people that live in New York that hate the Yankees just become a Mets fan. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's like people that just want to do something different, like the Mets. That's how I feel about it. Because I feel like New York the Yankees dominate, like fandom.
Yeah.
He's
You know what
also
I
a
mean?
Jets fan. Usually Mets fans are Jets fans.
Yes.
Yankees
No,
fans
he's
are
a
Giants
Giant-
fans.
Yep.
He's a Giants fan, actually.
Oh,
Interesting.
really? Wow.
Interesting. Huh. Dang. Well, James, you don't got nothing else. I'm gonna let you go, man.
All right,
All right. Thanks for calling in.
no problem. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Peace, man.
Peace.
Always
Later,
good.
James.
Always good to hear from James, man. James calling in. I think that was probably the call of the year about the OC giving him 2 games. Because I was thinking, like, I don't know, man, dude, Eagles fans, they're on another level of any other like sports fan. They don't play, bro.
I've heard of 90 days. I've heard of 90 days, but 2 weeks? Damn, that's brutal.
Oh man, that poor OC has no idea what he's getting himself into. That's too funny. That made me laugh. That was great, James. Let's get into it. Let's get into this thing, man. Seahawks, Patriots for the Super Bowl. Not what I would have guessed. I definitely wouldn't have guessed this to start the year. I don't know if anyone saw. I don't know if anyone saw the Patriots getting in with a young Drake May and a new head coach. Here they are. Like, you got Seattle, who I thought they're going to be a good team. And the last couple weeks, like, they look like the best team in the NFL. And that's hard for me to say that, but I'm just being brutally honest. As a 49er fan, Seattle looks almost unbeatable. But we all know how sports go, fellas. Like, it's not played on paper. And they're going to line up. They're going to square off, and we're going to figure this thing out. There's been upsets galore in the past. You know how it goes. Right now, Seattle's favored by 4.5. That's a sneaky spread. Right, that's a very.
Is that what Vegas has them at?
That's what they got him at, 4.5. That's a sneaky spread because it's like not 3, and it's not 7. It's like 4.5. Like that's over under is 45.5. You got Drake May who come out with this like injury drama possibly or illness. Has a shoulder issue and then maybe being sick. We got 7 days, so the illness will surely be cleared up at that
trying
point.
To pull an MJ?
Oh, well, hey, you never know. Flu game. Drake May flu game coming up. But for me, and I think I said this. Hey, turn that down a little bit. I said that this is going to be a boring game. I think this will be a very boring game. And the reason I say that is this is 2 really good defenses going at it.
It is.
Like, this is going to be a slugfest. And I don't know, Vegas said, 45.5? I would be shocked if it reaches that. It would shock me. I think you're looking at a 10-7 game, maybe 7-7 going into halftime. Like, I could just see that. I mean, they're very, very good defensive teams. And again, you look back at it, there's not that steady hand at QB. I can't say that about Sam Darnold. Everybody's waiting for Sam Darnold to mess up at some point. And he has done a couple times in the playoffs where he's made some really bad choices that haven't bit him yet. So I don't know that you can trust Darnold fully. Drake May, super young, never been in that moment. Again, this could be a game where you might see a defensive touchdown. And I know people like to take those kind of things, when it comes to like wagering on this game and all that stuff. Like, there could be a defensive score in this game just because of who the QBs are and the moment. It might be too big. I don't know. Maybe not. I'm gonna expect a defensive slugfest. Devil, how are you feeling about the game? I'll get to my prediction here in a little bit, but I just think 2 defenses going at it in this one. I really do.
No, you're not wrong. Both defenses are top notch.
Yeah.
And both offenses are so-so.
Right.
At best they're so-so. Darnold can sling it. There's no question that Darnold can't sling it. I mean, he can get it downfield. His problem is what everybody, or at least my knock on Sam Darnold, I don't know if everybody else thinks this, but me, myself, I see he holds on to the ball for too long. And that costs him. And then he has to scramble a lot. You know who else was considered really great but held on to the ball for too long? Ben Roethlisberger. So, I mean, did Ben Roethlisberger win Super Bowls? Yeah, he did. Absolutely. But was he, the best in terms of getting the ball out quick? No. No, he was not. But, I mean, ultimately, like I said earlier, I think the Seahawks are going to pull out with it. And, as far as like a score, a prediction,
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be a boring game too.
Yep.
I think it's going to be, I think we're looking at like 17-10 Seattle.
Yeah. I love it. All right. And like, here's my thing. And this is kind of gross to say, but like, I would rather see the Chiefs and Detroit battle it out because, number one, like, kind of a closet Lions fan too a little bit. Well, I want to see them win the Super Bowl. But I know, like, at least the Lions and the Chiefs, as much as nobody wants to see Kansas City in the playoffs, and I mean that, like, it would be entertaining. Like, it would at least be an entertaining Super Bowl. There'd probably be 45-41. One of the teams will win, and I just don't think we're going to see that. This is a game I think we look back, or Sunday's going to come. And we may not be live with the tailgate on Sunday because it's Super Bowl night, but they will be like, oh, this game is boring. I was bored. I think I'm just going to hear a lot of people complain that the Super Bowl was very boring. because of the way the defenses are set up. And if you're a defensive fan, I think you're going to be all about this type of game because I do expect it to go way under that total of 45. I really like the way Seattle's playing. I feel like they're playing with an edge. I feel like there's a lot of juice and energy on that team that I haven't seen in a Seattle team. I don't know, since maybe the Sherman days, like the Legion of Boom, those dudes brought a lot of energy, and like I couldn't stand them obviously, but this team feels a little different. But in sports, you just never know in these types of games because you got a team that with the Patriots, like what are they hearing? What are they hearing all week? Like, look at the poll. The poll's 67% Seattle. Nobody's giving them a chance. And they are, like, they're a really damn good team. And they're not getting much love. So, what do you think, Devil? Like, there is something to be said of, like, don't count out a team with that many wins that clearly knows how to win. They're kind of getting, the shade's kind of being thrown at them, like, because I feel like all I've heard personally, like with all my friends and people that I'm around, is Seattle in a blowout. I don't know if they're gonna.
I don't think it's gonna be a blowout.
It's gonna be tough.
I think the Pats defense is good enough to keep it close. Because if Sam Darnold was more dynamic than he is, then I would say, okay, yeah, maybe. But he's not. He's not. Like I said, he holds on to the ball too long. I know that's going to be exploited. I know they're going to go after that. The Rams tried to go after it, but hey, got to give credit to that O-line. That O-line kept him back. And you could tell that Rams D-line was getting so antsy during the game that throughout the game, how many encroachment penalties did the D-line have?
Yep.
That's how you knew that the D-line was getting so antsy to get after Darnold when they're getting encroachment penalties.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think there was at least 2, maybe more, but I know I can count off the top of my head. There was at least 2, one in each half, that they were trying to get the jump on the O-line so bad to get after Darnold because he hangs on to the ball too long.
Yep.
But any defensive coordinator is going to go after that. And I know, knowing Vrabel, he's going to go after that. He's a defensive-minded head coach. Yeah, that is, attack number 1. Go after Sam Darnold, pressure the pocket, hurry him, get him seeing ghosts.
Yep.
That's what they want. That's what they're going to go after because he holds on to that ball.
I love it. Dude, now you kind of got me excited about it. Kind of second guessing myself on this one now after hearing that because I think you're right. I do think Vrabel's foaming at the mouth watching Darnold in that pocket, and I think if you can stop Seattle's run, you will beat them. If you can stop their run game, you will win the game. And boys, I'm gonna make an announcement right now. All right, and this is only for live viewers. Okay, does not count if the stream is over. I need it in the live chat right now. I'm going to give away a free $5 gift card to Amazon for the closest. So we will have a winner. Okay, we will have a winner, and I'll announce it on the next show. For the closest Super Bowl score. Okay, so I want you to get your guesses in now. I know we had like close to 15 people watching for the longest time, and it's dropped down. And boo-hoo to those people because they're going to miss out on maybe getting a free $5 just for listening and watching and hanging out till the end. So I want a score prediction. I need a score prediction. Jay Lee, I need a score prediction right on the dot. So if you're in here watching, give me a score and who is going to win. So, James, let me know who your winner is. So say, like, Patriots win 23-20 or whatever you want to say it is. And as you guys are doing that, I put that in there. I tagged in the chat. So free giveaway, number 1. Like, my gosh, get in. Here's mine. I'm going to break this down. Seattle, again, playing lights out. Defense looks good. They look unbeatable right now. Everybody's talking about them. You got the Patriots. You got Vrabel. You got young Drake May that's balling out there. They're not have to play in 4 feet of snow in this one. And all week I was going going up to the show, I'm thinking Seattle, in a close, low-scoring, knockdown, drag-out fight. And the more I've thought about it and hearing you, part of me wanted to switch to the Patriots. I think the Patriots, like I said, they stopped the run. They stopped Kenneth Walker and company, and they make Darnold beat them. I think New England would win. But I can't go against Seattle right now. I just cannot. And like I said, if we see Seattle's run game not going anywhere, I fully expect the Patriots to win. But I'm going to go with the Seahawks in this one. I think it stays well under 45. I'm going to go 27. I'm going to say 20. No, I'm going to go 24-20. So right underneath it, 45. I'm going to say it stays under by a hair. 20's a lot. God, that's too much. 21-17. 21-17 final. Seattle wins. And the predictions are starting to roll in. So 21-17 for me. What's yours? What's your score again?
10-17 Seattle.
Okay. So let's write. I'm gonna write ours down first. And we'll keep getting your guesses in right now, chat. Keep getting your guesses in right now. Okay, so Super Bowl guesses. So mine, Mac, I'm gonna go. Go ahead.
I also think that just McDonald is just a better. I think he's better at game planning than Mike Vrabel is. I see Seattle just coming out on top just because of McDonald's game plan. Now that doesn't mean to say that McDonald can create an awesome game plan, but if the players don't go out there and execute, what's it all worth?
Right.
But I just knowing how McDonald game plans, I don't see the Patriots beating that. But who knows? Maybe
I know.
I'll eat crow. We'll see.
I know. You never know. It's just so hard. You had 17-10 Seattle. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. So I got 21-17 for me, 17-10 for DMA. I'm going to go in the chat. We got James saying 23-20 Seattle. All of these are under that 45, by the way. Ooh, we got Jay Lee going 28-15 New England. I like it. Sean Ober going to go with the Patriots 28-24 with that win. Eric going to go with Seattle 31-20. He says, I like Drake, but I don't think he's quite ready yet. So 31-20 Seattle. That's over the 45. So we got myself again going back over. Any more guesses? Get them in right now. Okay, we're getting on the verge of closing down. I'm taking Seattle 21-17. D-May taking Seattle 17-10. James 23-20 Seattle. Jay's got 28-15 New England. Ober has the Patriots 28-24. I gotta write that in there. I had it, but I didn't put Ober's name in there. So Ober has the Patriots 28-24, and Eric going 31-20 Seahawks. Well, we'll see. And again, man, I just hope it's a good game. I just hope it's a good game. Hope the halftime show, the commercials, all that stuff. It's just such a big spectacle for everybody that watches next Sunday night. Again, I think they should change it to be a Saturday night game, but that'll probably never happen.
No, it's Super Bowl Sunday.
Super Bowl Sunday.
Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah,
Yep.
I mean it's an unofficial holiday.
It really is.
It is. So.
It is. It's never. Yeah. The Super Bowl Sunday saying just will never go away.
Super Sunday. Yeah.
Super Sunday. Yep. There it is. Well, dang, man, I love it. And again, guys, this show is ran by you. I hope you enjoy it. I love doing it. It's a lot of fun. Just to come on here and talk. Again, I know this is a gaming channel, but like I tell you, like sometimes I'm so into the game, and I don't feel like I get to talk about like all the things that are going on in the sports world or real life. Before we go, the one thing I wanted to ask you this, like I think of weird stuff. The last topic of the night. Okay, last topic of the night, and Devil, I'm putting you on the spot. chat, I'm putting you guys on the spot. This is a what if, all right? Or, like, what if you could own any animal in the world to be a pet? What would it be? Like, any animal. Why was I thinking this? I have no clue. Okay? But I like bringing weird stuff to you. Like, there's one animal that you would like, man, I would love to have that as a pet if it didn't, like, eat me or whatever, and it was tame. Like, what would it be? I have no idea why this crossed my mind. I think I was, like, petting my dog, and I was like, I wonder if people would say, like, if they could have any pet in the world, like, what it would be. Devil, what do you got anything off the top of your head? Like, if there's some animal that you're like, man, that'd be cool to have as a pet.
Probably gonna take a lot of crap from this.
Yeah, I love it.
The manly men in the chat, so to speak. But a red panda, man, those things are so freaking
that's
adorable,
cool.
and they're so cuddly. It's like, how can you not like love a red panda?
Dude, that's cool. So, that's why I was thinking about this. So now, like, the panda thing kind of got me thinking about bears. There's a guy on Facebook that, like, he gets a little bit of heat. What's his name? Jeff, maybe. Anyway, he's from Indiana. If you Google him, you'll find him. It's fascinating. He's built this sanctuary for bears, and these things are massive. Like grizzly, like, they're huge bears. And I don't know, just randomly popped up on my Facebook as like a must follow or something, where it's like, what is this about? And I click play, and I'm like, dude, this is pretty cool. And he like goes out there and feeds them, and like it's pretty amazing. Go check it out. But like that got me thinking, like, man, what would I like to have as a pet? Like if I could have anything. There's a couple. This is kind of weird. All right, a little bit weird. I have two. Number one, I think like a Black Panther would be like the sweetest. Like somebody comes up to your house and they just see a Black Panther looking in the window, like at them. Like talk about pure intimidation. So I think,
those are cool, yeah.
Oh god, a Black Panther, and then I think like a sloth. Like I don't know why, like because they would probably take forever to move around the house, like do anything. But I feel like you could just pick them up and they would just hang on you, and like I'm sure I'd get 1 million views playing like MVP Baseball 05 and a sloth is hanging on my shoulder. Like, so what do you guys in the chat? I want to hear what you have. You could pick any pet in the world. You could have it, not get in trouble by the law, because we know that's a whole nother thing. Steel Lion says, I don't know why, but I've always wanted a penguin. Absolutely, dude. Going to the zoo and seeing penguins is like, they just look like they have like, I think penguins have like a twisted sense of humor that nobody knows about. Like I think they're
watching them swim is insane.
It is, and like I think they're really smart. Like I remember watching them at the Omaha Zoo, which is like, you don't know, it's like #1 zoo in the world, and it's like we kind of take it for granted sometimes. And when you live right here, you're like, oh, I've been there twice, it's good enough. But like you go down there and they have this huge exhibit for penguins, and it is really cool. And like you like almost can touch them. Like you can almost reach out and touch them, and they're so. I don't know, what do you say? Like they know exactly what they're doing. Like they know. Like they look in the glass at you, and they're like, almost like they're laughing. Like I'm gonna mess with this dude. Like they're so smart. So I like that one, penguin. James says giraffe. Where the heck are you going to keep a giraffe, James, in downtown New Jersey? I can see James with the giraffe. I can see him riding it to the YMCA for work. Jay Lee says...
But when they're like fully grown, they're like 20 feet tall.
Oh, he's going to ride that giraffe and tell the OC he's out after 2 games. Sorry, bud. Like, you're done. And then... Oh, cat. Jay Lee says a cat. Fluffy one. He said, the cat said that I want to win the $5. So, maybe he wants a talking cat. Who knows? But anyway, too much fun. It takes more than a day to view the Omaha Zoo. Yeah, if you ever, if you ever come to Omaha to go to the Omaha Zoo, number 1, everyone should do it. Number 2, you better plan to be here at minimum 2 full nights, because you cannot get through the Omaha Zoo in 1 full day. If you go when it opens until it closes, you will get about halfway through the zoo. And that's moving. Like, you are moving. You're not spending a ton of time at each exhibit. It is that insane. Like, they do a phenomenal job there with the animals. The Desert Dome. Like, you go to the Desert Dome and you're sweating because it's like the desert. And then you, like, go underground and it's, like, nighttime and they have a albino alligator. And it's like the, what do you call it, like the Everglades or, like, the Louisiana sticks. And it's, like, it's so cool, man. It's a really cool place. But, yeah, Ober's right. It takes more than a day, for sure. But
You see that the guy on YouTube that's got the pet puma?
no.
Yeah,
Really?
there's a guy on YouTube that's got a pet puma. It's crazy.
Really?
He like growls at him all the time, but like he's constantly like petting it and feeding it and just yeah, he's always showing it. Yeah, I forget the YouTuber's name. I hate myself for that, but
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah,
Oh
he's got a
my
pet puma.
gosh! And is he like wearing camouflage? He's
He might be. I don't know. He keeps it in his house too, which is
oh,
really
I
crazy.
got him. Puma Brage or something, and he's like feeding it steak, and it's like
Oh, okay, yeah.
growling at him. Yeah.
Yeah, it growls at him like the whole time he's touching him and petting him and everything. It's like,
What?
what the hell? Like he never like attacks him or anything like that. Or if he
Well,
does,
not
he doesn't
yet.
show that. But I mean, it's crazy how he's just like constantly growling at him, and he always has him like he has him like on his couch, and he has him just like laying on like his kitchen floor, and you just see him like lounging around his house, and it's like, what?
Yeah, he says, "Can I lie down with you for a while?" is one of his titles on his YouTube, and he's like, this thing's like screaming at him, like, no, like you're gonna wake up and you're gonna be in the belly of a cougar at that point. Oh, and speaking of that, there's a girl at school. She'd be a high schooler now, but she was like in 8th grade. She'd always talk about this. Her parents own like, they brought them to school once, and I was like, nope, they were pythons. And like massive, and I like one day I remember in class I was like, she's like, do you have a really good secure cage for that? She's like, oh no, they sleep in our bed at night, bro. No, like, could you imagine tonight going in your bed? Oh, where's Henry at? Oh, Henry's not in his cage, and you go crawl in bed, and that python is curled up under that thing? Like, no way. I'd be calling animal control. No way. I can't do snakes, bro. I can do anything but snakes. I can't do
It's
snakes.
hard enough sleeping with a dog sometimes in your
Oh.
bed. I couldn't imagine having a python.
Oh, gosh. But yeah, oh, no, it's fine. And I would freak out, and she'd die laughing. She's like, it's nothing. We got the fangs taken out. I'm like, well, yeah, and you're probably not going to come to school one day because that thing's going to swallow you. Like, they swallow deer. Like, jeez, man, no way. No way. Well, guys.
Yeah, there was.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No,
I
go ahead.
just wanted to finish up on this note. You said the girl and the python in her family. There was one school that I was teaching at a few years back that I think this was even before COVID and all that mess. But there was a school that had a close connection with the Arizona Game and Fish Department, and they would take the kids out on like exploratory situations to get them more into the outdoors and wildlife and wildlife biology and things like that. And some of the stuff that these game and fish wardens would like come to the school with and show off to like the student body, it was just like, what? Like that they would have like Gila monsters that they would show off, and they would have rattlesnakes and just all kinds of crazy things that live out in the raw desert that they would show off to the kids. And it was just, I remember just like having the chills seeing like a lot of that stuff because I was just like, nope,
No, like I couldn't do that. I just couldn't. I don't know what it is. Some of that stuff's crazy, but I don't know why it got me thinking about it. I'm like, because there's like that pet puma. Like I love finding people that like, and there's the people that had the squirrel that apparently got killed or something, and that was like all over the news. like I can't remember who came in the house and like they killed this famous squirrel. I guess that was like being followed on social media because it was like against New York State rules or something. It was all over the place. It was a big story, and I think they end up suing maybe too. But I don't know. There's people out there, man. They got some crazy stuff. Like there was a guy locally that he had puppies for sale. This would have been about 20 years ago. I went to go buy this puppy, and the guy was raising bull elk. And his fence, he was in Nebraska, his fence was about, I think he said 25 foot high. And he said during mating season, he said they get very upset if they see people. And he said just stay at least 15, 20 feet back from the fence because he'll shred that thing if you get him worked up enough. And I'm like, okay, we don't need the dog. Get in the car. Like, people have some weird animal. You know what I mean? Like, you just never know with people. You never know. It's crazy. But fun to talk about. I like it. We had penguin, giraffe, cats, pumas. Like,
There's even some like game and fish departments that will actually like live stream trail cams and stuff like that you can watch.
Dang.
And see like crazy stuff like going down a lot of trail cams, different like deer and wildlife and grizzly bears and all kinds of just weird wildlife just roaming around.
I know. I love it. Oh my gosh, dude. We had a good thumbs up on the stream tonight. An unbelievable job. We had 24 votes in who's going to win the Super Bowl. So opinions were voiced tonight. And Seahawks are going to take the poll. 67% of the vote goes to Seattle. 33%.
Interesting to see on Monday after the game how many people bet one way or the other for the game. I always get like intrigued about that, like how people decided to bet on Monday, because they're not going to tell you right now which way the voting is going because they don't want to sway anybody. I keep saying voting. It's not voting. It's betting. But yeah, I mean, I'm always intrigued by that. Where did all the money go? Which team? What were all the propositions that everybody bet on? Leading up to the game.
It will be interesting to hear it, man. Well, I hope everybody enjoys it too. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Again, we more than likely, unless like if something absolutely crazy happens during the Super Bowl, then we'll go live that night. But we'll plan on letting people just sit back and relax and enjoy the Super Bowl as we all like to do.
Double OT thriller? No.
Yeah, something crazy. Like, who knows? Like, hopefully it's. I think it's gonna be boring though. I think you're gonna be complaining. People are gonna be complaining about this one. Like, oh man, this is nothing. It's boring. It's 3-0 at half. Like, I can just hear it. I can already hear it in my mind. Hope I'm wrong. I just hope it's good. I hope it's fun to watch, and I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate Devil. Thanks for calling in tonight, man.
Yeah, of course.
I appreciate it. Yeah, let's get back after this thing. Well, again, we'll take the week off for the Super Bowl, and then we'll get back at it the week after that and rock and roll with more Tailgate, as I'm sure there'll be stuff that pops up. And we're going to talk about Super Bowl winner. That'd be big. So,
yeah.
All right, man.
To it.
Perfect. All right, man. Well, that's it for Devil. This is Mac. This is the Tailgate podcast live every Sunday. I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Devil, take it easy, man. Thanks.
You too, brother.
See ya. Have a good night, everybody. I'm out of here. Enjoy the game. Enjoy your week. Super Bowl week is here. Good night, y'all.
Let's go! Yeah, hey. Yeah. We are out here live at the tailgate. We got the grill fired up. We got the best food. We got the best drink. We got the best people. And we're ready to go. The tailgate brought to you and we bought MJ, man. The best part of football season is the tailgate. Whether it's college, high school, or pro, the best food, the best drink, the best people. The tailgate brought to you by BRM Gaming. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your favorite podcast. Let's go! Yeah, hey, yeah. We are out here live at the tailgate. We got the grill fired up. We got the best food. We got the best drink. We got the best people, and we're ready to go. The tailgate brought to you and we bought MJ, man. The best part of football season is the tailgate. Whether it's college, high school, or pro, the best food, the best drink, the best people. The tailgate brought to you by BRM Gaming.